Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's start with today's video. We are going to check out how we can use checkbox inside our Flutter application today. So this is our demo application ready. We only have app bar inside our application, and now let's take a body. Okay, body. We'll take a column. Okay, inside column we have our children's, and now we can use checkbox. As you can see, checkbox, it asks for two required values, which is value which is required to check if our checkbox is checked or not, and an onChange method that will check if the value of our checkbox is changed or not. Okay, so for that, let's get one boolean value which is checked equal to, let's say, we'll keep it false for default, and we will give it to our checkbox value, and once it is changed, we will use our value, that is check is equal to our value. Let's keep it not null, and for now we will use set state. Okay, we will simply save our application, and you can see we have a checkbox here. We will check it. You can see it's checked, unchecked. Okay, similarly we have one more checkbox. Let's give it a little bit height in between, and we have our Cupertino checkbox. It's same as our checkbox, but this is for iOS and this is for our Android material design. So this follows our material design and this will follow our iOS design value. We'll simply give checked value to our Cupertino checkbox as well, and in the onChanged we will have our value. We can use same check is equal to our value. We'll take value is not null. Let's take another boolean variable, is checked new, and we will use it here, new, and we will write our set state. Okay, so here as you can see the difference, we have our checkbox which is our material style, and here we have our checkbox which is our iOS style. So you can see the difference, that it has a little bit rounded corners and the border is not that much thicker. Okay, so here we have our checkbox. We have one more function which is try state. We can keep it true. Now we also have try states to our Cupertino checkbox, that is, it will have three states, that is, one is it can be either true, false, or it can be null. Okay, so as of now, as you can see, I am clicking it, nothing is happening. Why? Because we have changed it to our try state value true. So let's declare our boolean variables to null. So now as you can see, these are null variables. We can add a question mark. We can simply save our application. Let's hot restart our application so that by default we will get this null value. And now as you can see, the value is null. So in this way we are going to see our checkbox. I am clicking on the checkbox, it gets unchecked, it gets checked. When you again clicking it, the state will change. Again you can see it's false, true, and then it will maintain its state. You can see, remove this value to null, save the application. Now as you can see, the value is null, false, and then true. Similarly to our material checkbox, we have true, then it will get to null, and then it will get to false, and then again true. So in this way you can use checkbox inside your Flutter application. For more customization, you have different properties called active color, where you can use colors dot, let's say, amber, and you can change the active color of your checkbox. Similarly, you can change the active color of your Cupertino checkbox as well. So these are the functions that you can use inside your checkbox, inside your Flutter application. So this is how you can use checkbox. Hope you found this video helpful. Do like, share, subscribe to my channel for more such quick videos on widgets in Flutter. Hope to see you in next video. Bye bye.